Hello, everyone, and welcome to the special interview. We are interviewing the team that is going to be attending the ACL Brisbane LAN for the Xbox 360. The team I've got with me are the Black Ops team for Mindfreak, who will be attending. The people that are attending are Rapture, Zeke, Naked and Critical. And first off, Zeke, mate, how's it going tonight?
Yeah, good mate.
And just you went to Sydney before, and you came away with the win there. What are you actually most looking forward to coming into Brisbane?
Just meeting up with the MF boys and socialising with all the people on Xbox.
Yes, good. And also, realistically, you won at Sydney, but realistically, where do you think you're going to place, and how do you think you're going to do, at Brisbane, and because there's rumored to be a lot of competition, whereas Sydney was a little bit quieter. Do you think that you can, uphold the form you had in Sydney, or maybe not? What are you feeling?
I think we'll be still up there. We'll be in the top four at least. If we have enough prep, like online, we should do well. I think I'll do well as well.
Good, good. Lots of confidence there. And a man that's always full of confidence, for good or for worse, Naked, mate. How you going?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
And same basic question to you. How do you feel? Well, actually, first, what are you looking forward to most coming into Brisbane? Having met the guys from the team, obviously this will be the second time now. What are you really looking to get out of the land, other than just competing?
Well, Zeke's gonna be coming to my house the day before we head off to Brisbane by plane, so I'm looking forward to that night. Pretty much just getting up, meeting up with the boys again. We had a ball at Sydney, and hopefully getting all three lands this year for myself and back to back for us. Yeah, it's pretty much it. And seeing all the other guys like Goose and stuff. Good times, good times.
Yeah, good times. Hopefully you guys keep it clean on the Thursday before flying out. I don't want anyone getting any venereal diseases before the land. Anyway, and also, you mentioned that this is going to be your third land appearance this year, and also, you said you're trying to make a clean sweep and go back to back. Do you really, are you confident that you're going to win, and are you confident that you could, take this as a clean sweep? I mean, obviously you won Melbourne, you won Sydney. Is Brisbane going to be the same way? Are you 100% certain with that?
Well, who wouldn't be confident with Critical, Rapture, and Zeke on their own team? I mean, you gotta be nuts not.
That's true. That is true. And what's your role within the team?
I play sort of an in-game captain sort of role, just calling the shots a lot of the time. But yeah, pretty much mainly objective. But
All right, sounds good. Now, Rapture, you're basically, along with Critical, the main captain of the team. Not so much in game, but as general, keeping things together. How are you looking forward to Brisbane, and what are you looking to get out of it?
Uh, Mostly the experience, I guess, and meeting the boys for the second time. Um, yeah,
Good. And would you agree that you were underdogs going into Sydney?
definitely. I think the online comps really showed that we weren't as prepped as we wanted to be. We were sort of coming second most of the time, and Frey were the real they were really dominating the online competition. So I really thought that Frey was gonna take out Land, but with them not having their full lineup, I knew we had a good chance, but yeah, we did.
Surprised
That
yourself
was
even.
yeah.
And do you think that you'll be the underdogs going into Brisbane, or because you won Sydney, are people sort of expecting you to do the same in Brisbane?
I think we won't be the underdogs. I think everyone will be. I think everyone will think we're gonna. I think everyone will. Think we're gonna win because we did win Sydney. I mean, because we've got crit on WA connection, and I think that's a real disadvantage online to start off with. So we're definitely better on land, but Frey again have been dominating the online scene. So it's hard to tell.
Yeah, and would you personally, did you prefer it being the underdogs, or do you like having sort of, I guess, a bit more pressure on you, or was it better to sort of just go in with no real expectations and then go with whatever happens? Which did you prefer, or which would you prefer?
Uh, Definitely the underdogs. I mean, I haven't been really much the underdogs since COD 4, but well, for me anyway. But underdogs are definitely the best way to go in, and I'd rather go in that way. But I don't think we will.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. You got a good chance. Well, actually, not being the underdogs, no, I don't think. Not after winning Sydney, but still, I think Frenic look pretty strong. But again, like you said, land's a lot different with Crit coming from WA and actually having it on, the same connection as everyone else. Speaking of which, Crit, mate, it's well, let's see, it's been a while since Sydney, and you really got to, it was your first land attendance. I believe it was your first time out of Western Australia, and you pretty much. You pretty much ripped up, I think, would be the main, conclusion that everyone came to. Do you feel that you're going to follow through with that again in Brisbane? How different was land, to playing online from WA and with the connection that you have?
It really is a different game for me, and I am pretty confident actually heading over to Brisbane this time. Um, LAN feels very like hard. It actually feels like it's way less health than online, and I actually spend most of my time playing online. I'm trying to adapt my play to fit my connection. At LAN, I can just play how I want to and play my own game, and I'm much more confident playing on LAN, and definitely can't wait to actually get back into the game and play it like it's a not just dependent on the connection. Definitely confident going in, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely. It must be difficult, obviously, from WA. I think even more recently you've been on USB internet as well as WA, so I'm sure that hasn't been a barrel of laughs. But what are you looking to get out of the land? Obviously, a good result, but I mean, who are you looking forward to meeting, catching up with, and what are you sort of looking forward to doing, and who you're looking forward to talking to and spending the time with and messing around with, I guess.
Oh, I really can't wait to see everyone again, everyone I met, and definitely my own team, obviously. Um, Also, Brisbane is looking to be much bigger than Sydney was. Hopefully, get to meet a lot more of a lot more of the community from CG mostly. Um, Brisbane, I think it's like nearly. I think we're going to have double the teams. Hopefully, I'm hoping anyway that we get a few more as it gets closer. Uh, I am going there. I do expect to be at least top two. I am very confident in our team. I think that we are definitely prepared right now, but I think if we get on track in the lead up, that we will do fine. Especially at LAN, very confident. Yeah.
Yes, and also, you know, again, you basically what is what has been the preparation so far for the team? I mean, have you been scrimming, stratting, or how much time or days even and evenings have you spent on 4v4s? Obviously, being the 5v5 team that we are, for 4v4s, how much time have you been trying to sort of devote to that so far?
It really has been a struggle to get the time in. I think at most we've only had 3 real nights of 44 practice. I think we've had a few others, but it wasn't with a full team, and we've only actually had our team set for at least, I don't know, just over a week now. We were having some other players going to go, and I wasn't even going until like a few weeks ago as well. But now we're set, and definitely it helps that it's the same team as Sydney, but we really haven't prepped that much since Sydney. But as I said, I'm still confident, and I think as long as we can get it down in these last 2 weeks, that we'll be fine. But yeah, definitely quite underprepared right now.
Yeah, so hopefully you can fit 4v4 preparation in. Obviously, it's not easy with CGI finals basically about to start. One more round left. But also, you touched base there on the fact that you've kept the same team. Do you feel that that's going to be a massive advantage against most of the other teams who have had roster changes of some sort? And how much of an advantage do you think that'll be?
I think it will be quite a good advantage, especially that we've all played LAN and have won a LAN together. We obviously already have team chemistry together, but it's much easier to play with the same team again. Rapture's obviously currently got a broken wrist, but I'm very confident with having him back in the team. He knows what we do, he knows how to fit in, so that's all good.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, I mean, it's obviously been a bit of a struggle, as you said, to fit in the time, especially also now with Rapture having his wrist in a cast. I mean, obviously he's been playing pretty decent with it, but I believe he actually gets the cast off the day before the land. So, hopefully that doesn't make it too difficult to adapt to. Obviously, it's a lot different having your arm in a cast. Rapture, mate, do you think that it'll be basic transition straight over to from cast to no cast, or do you think there might be a bit of adaptation needed?
I think with the cast, it's made me use the tip of my thumb a bit more. So, and I've never used to do that with my cast off. So, taking it off, I've got used to using the tip of my finger now. So I'm getting good at.
Yeah, well, hopefully, maybe at the end it'll actually end up being more of a good thing. Maybe once you get the cast off, you've adapted a really good playing style, and it'll actually turn out better. But anyway, that's all we've got. That's all we got for now. Um, And yeah, so this has basically been the team that's going to be attending ACL Brisbane on the 1st and 2nd of October, obviously 2011. They'll be competing on the Black Ops 4v4 game type. Also, watch out for Mindfreak's Halo division, again 4v4. We'll be competing again at ACL Brisbane, and they'll be looking to have a solid showing after their third place online placing. And so we look forward to that. We'll also look forward to everyone from, I believe, the management team, Denied and Riggs, will be heading down. So they'll be looking forward to meeting some of the faces around the Xbox and get to know the scene. So we look forward to that. Thank you very much for listening. This has been a Mind Freak interview.